Bam! Alright guys, coming back with another video. My name is CLETUS, SELDIN, a Hebrew Hammer, the world-ranked professional boxer with one of the largest Funko Pop collections in the country, and I have a Funko Pop Marvel, Star Wars, Disney Funko Pop issue, and that's why today I'm here to show and I'm here to review the entire Doctor Strange movie Funko Pops, including the exclusives from MCC and the Disney Store exclusive right now. Now, in the new Infinity Wars, Doctor Strange literally becomes one of the main characters, and surprisingly main character, in the actual film. I think it's because he has his own Infinity Stone. But I don't know, so if you got no spoilers, I don't know if you should watch this video. Normally in the past, what I did for reviews was just explain the detail of the characters. I'm actually going to give you my honest opinions with them in this one instead of just the details. Let's go. So we have Ancient One from Doctor Strange. I know all of you guys are like, how is this guy even reviewing this? I've seen it in my Barnes & Nobles. I've seen it at every single store that ever sells them on clearance, and nobody has picked them up, picked her up, and there's reasons why. As you can see, it's exactly like the character with the bald head. Really doesn't do it for me, or basically the collectors. As you guys seen, this thing is on the shelf for everybody to see in any store. I do like that she is in an action pose, in a stance where she's going to either summit the ruined, I don't know if they call it that, or if she's preparing for a battle attack. The film itself does have a lot of action. She has some good action in it, and that was the Ancient One from Doctor Strange. So next up we have Carl Mardo. He does have a detailed outfit with a few different colors, with the greens, the grays, and the blues, excuse me. He does have his little afro on. He has a scar on his face. He is detailed per se, but his pose just isn't cutting it for the line. I do like that they added this character. They could have chosen many other ones, but they did choose this one, which was a unique character for the unique line. I'm not the biggest fan of this character as well. You can find him in any shop. He's definitely going to be just sitting on the shelf. Let's go on to the next one. And I'm going to go with the actual Walmart exclusive Doctor Strange. He is in the same attire of the other Doctor Strange, with having the Infinity Stone necklace on. If you put him on the shelf, people will notice him. He has the gray going on his hair, and he has that wizard slash magician. I don't know if what they actually call him, if he's a wizard or if he's a magician, because he does the magic kind of character look in his pose. I do like this pose, but it's not one of the best ones actual in the line. This is a Walmart exclusive, and I guarantee you he's probably still on the website. Next up we have Cassivis. This character here is definitely one of the most underrated characters for the line. They took a moment that went throughout the majority of the film with those eyes. They break out right in front of you. They are like basically glittered eyes, but they don't come off. They don't come off on your fingers or anything. So Funko did a great job with that. I do like this pop. I think it's one of the better pops they actually made. He never got his actual known villain role in the film, so maybe that's what's holding him down. That was Cassivis. So next up, we have Doctor Strange Target exclusive astral projection scene that he has throughout the film. I do like the sculpt of this pop. It's the same as the common, one of the better ones in the line. I do like the fact that they tried to make this kind of scene throughout the film. I'm gonna give you my final thoughts of this pop and at the end of it, and I'm not gonna get too much detailed because he is the same color. So let's move on to the actual common of this. Now the common Doctor Strange is different than the Walmart exclusive. There is a different pose in the actual arms, and he's wearing a cape. This one to me is one of the better Doctor Stranges in the entire line. I do like it. He has all the colors, again the same head, and he has that cape that goes around the entire neck as he does in a character. I like that it's waving in the wind as well. It does really give that magician feel. This is one of my favorite Doctor Stranges in the actual line, and one of the better common pops too. I would even rate this pop higher than the Target exclusive one, and better than the actual Walmart exclusive as well. Next up, we have the San Diego Comic-Con Doctor Strange with Rune. This Rune, they actually should have put it on the Ancient One as well with the hood on. That would have been a really cool looking pop and sick. They could have even made that exclusive, which would have been nice. His pose is a great action pose, which makes this pop literally the best pop in the line. He does have the Rune in his hand. He does have the cape. He does have the colors. He has a great action pose. There was definitely a limited number of these released, and that's why this one is definitely the #1 pop for Doctor Strange. So lastly, I wanted to talk about the Doctor Strange Marvel Collector Corp one. This pop really was the best one in the line. I really liked it, but because they made this Target exclusive one, it really shot itself in the foot for value wise. I love the fact that they used the sculpt with his cape, using his body to levitate him, not using any stands to do that. He looks really good out of the box, standing there by himself. When I first unboxed this, I was actually really amazed on the features and the sculpting of it. It was good back then. You couldn't actually see spoilers. It was nice. It does have the cape feature that goes around the entire neck, so even though they use the same head, they used a really great looking piece here for the sculpt of this. I love the body of it. I really would consider this one as the best pop if they never made this one here. So let's finish this up with my complete overview of these entire series. Alright, so this series is definitely Marvel's, well, Funko's least favorite series to pick up in store. The value of these guys are around like $6 to $8. The San Diego Comic-Con one definitely blows all of them away. And the Marvel Collector Corp one, even though it had an amazing sculpt, definitely lost its interest and value to the Target exclusive. I know they can't make too many Doctor Strange characters as of sculpt wise because he's very simple, but I could have seen a few little things different with the line. Again, if they took the Ancient One, put a hood over her head, and had her holding a Rune, that would have been awesome. That's like basically in the beginning of the entire film. The Walmart exclusive is kind of plain. It doesn't really hold any value. And honestly, just the common one is one of the better Doctor Stranges in the line, besides the San Diego Comic-Con and the Marvel Collector Corp one. I do like the fact that they added the villain in here, but you can see that if you're not a strong villain, your pop is not going to sell, or your character is not going to sell in stores. He'll never be a Thanos. He won't even be a Vulture from the Spider-Man Homecoming series. He's not the strongest character. He doesn't have the greatest look, but Funko did make the most detailed character of him. This line we were thankful for and having in our series. I can see them doing maybe an exclusive for the Infinity Wars. I know they've been taking a poll on their website to see which character we want from the Infinity Wars, the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. I think we'll take one to the action scenes kind of pose. I do not want a basic scene out of him. And I know that the new Doctor Strange 2 movie's coming out too, so I don't know. I don't know what they'll come up with. If you guys like this review, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you guys actually complete this entire set. And you do not have to tell me that all of these, besides these 4, are in every single store. See you next time. Boom! Boom! Doctor Strange. Magic. I did magic. Yes. Love not standing for me. Next up we have Carl Mordo from I don't even know if these guys even get numbers. I'm not even gonna give him a number. So, Pichu.